Good morning, students. In our last lecture, we see the poem A Red, Red Rose by Robert Burns. In today's lecture, we are going to see the glossary and exercise content of this poem. Glossary. There are some words which are difficult to understand. So, in glossary, these words have been given here in this book. Sprung, sprung, sprung means grew, come forth, वाढणे, विस्तार होणे. स्प्रंग या शब्दाचा अर्थ आहे. मेलडी, मेलडी मीन्स स्वीट म्युझिक. आपण त्याला मराठीमध्ये मेलडीला गाणं म्हणतो. संगीतबद्ध गाणं त्याला आपण मेलडी असं म्हणतो. आर्ट, आर्ट या शब्दाचा अर्थ आहे कला. बट हिअर इन दिस पोएम पोएट रॉबर्ट बर्न्स हॅज यूज्ड द वर्ड आर्ट विच मीन्स आर मीन्स आहेत. नेक्स्ट वर्ड इज बोनी. बोनी मीन्स ब्युटिफुल. BONNIE. Boni means beautiful. Next word is lass. LASS. Lass means girl, mulgi. Next, gang. GANG. Gang means become. Become म्हणजे असणे किंवा होणे. Next, will. WEEL. Will means well. WELL. Well means ठीक. आणि though. THO apostrophe. Though means though. THOUGH. Though म्हणजे जरी. These are some of the words that has been given in the glossary of your syllabus here. Now we will move on to exercises. First, answer the following questions in one words each. There are some questions based on this poem, A Red, Red Rose. We have to answer them in one sentence. Question first, who is the poet addressing in the poem? कवितेमध्ये कवी कोणाच्या संदर्भात बोलत आहे असा प्रश्न या ठिकाणी दिलेला आहे. अँड वी हॅव टू आन्सर इट इन वन सेंटेन्स. व्हॉट इज द क्वेश्चन? हु इज द पोएट ॲड्रेसिंग इन द पोएम? कवी या कवितेमध्ये कोणाच्या संदर्भात बोलत आहे? दिस इज द क्वेश्चन. द आन्सर ऑफ दिस क्वेश्चन इज द पोएट इज ॲड्रेसिंग टू हिज बिलव्ड इन द पोएम. कवी या कवितेमध्ये रेड रेड रोज या कवितेमध्ये कवी त्याच्या प्रेयसीच्या संदर्भात या ठिकाणी बोलत आहे. द पोएट इज ॲड्रेसिंग टू हिज बिलव्ड इन द पोएम. क्वेश्चन सेकंड, व्हॉट डज ही कम्पेअर हिज लव्ह टू? क्वेश्चन टू, कवी त्याच्या प्रेयसीची तुलना. लव्ह मीन्स हिअर नॉट प्रेम. लव्ह मीन्स हिअर बिलव्ड, प्रेयसी. क्वेश्चन, व्हॉट डज ही कम्पेअर हिज लव्ह टू? कवी या कवितेमध्ये त्याच्या प्रेयसीची तुलना कशासोबत करत आहे? दिस इज द क्वेश्चन. अँड द आन्सर ऑफ दिस क्वेश्चन इज द पोएट कम्पेअर्स हिज बिलव्ड विथ अ रेड रेड रोज अँड मेलडी. कवी या कवितेमध्ये त्याच्या प्रेयसीची तुलना एका लाल गुलाबाशी करतो. त्याचबरोबर एका मेलडी म्हणजे संगीतबद्ध जे गाणं असतं त्या संगीतबद्ध गाण्याची तुलना कवी त्याच्या प्रेयसीशी करतोय. एक म्हणजे लाल गुलाब आणि दुसरं म्हणजे गाणं. या दोन वस्तूंशी त्याच्या प्रेयसीची तुलना कवी या कवितेमध्ये करतोय. क्वेश्चन थर्ड, Till when does the poet promises to love his beloved? This is the question third. कवी त्याच्या प्रेयसीला कुठपर्यंत त्या ठिकाणी प्रेम करण्याचं वचन त्या ठिकाणी देतो, असा प्रश्न या ठिकाणी विचारलेला आहे. द आन्सर ऑफ दिस क्वेश्चन इज पोएट प्रॉमिसेस टू हिज बिलव्ड टिल द सीज विल ड्राय अँड रॉक्स विल मेल्ट विथ द सन. कवी त्याच्या प्रेयसीला जोपर्यंत सागरामध्ये म्हणजे समुद्रामध्ये पाणी आहे आणि जोपर्यंत सूर्यप्रकाशाच्या उष्णतेनं त्या ठिकाणची जी काही खडक आहेत ती वितळणार नाहीत आणि समुद्रातलं पाणी आटणार नाही, तोपर्यंत तो त्याच्या प्रेयसीशी त्या ठिकाणी काय राहील, एकनिष्ठ राहील, त्याच्यावर प्रेम करील, असं वचन या ठिकाणी कवी स्पीकर या ठिकाणी त्या प्रेयसीला देतो आहे. These are the questions which we have been answered in one sentences. Now next, answer the question in 30 to 40 words each. There are some questions which we have to answer them in 30 to 40 words each. Question first, which words describe the poet's beloved? There are some words here in this poem poet has used to describe his beloved. We have to identify them and answer this question. The words in the poem red rose, melody, bonny lass, my dear, my only love, my love describe the poet's beloved. These are some of the words which poet has been used to describe his beloved. Question second, how does the poet expresses undying love for his beloved? This is the question second. The poet describes the undying love for his beloved by assuring her that he will love till the seas will dry and rocks will melt with the sun, and by promising her that he will come to her though he will be some 10,000 miles away. This is the answer of this question. How does the poet expresses undying love for his beloved? Now question third, which lines show that the poet is saying goodbye to his beloved? There are few lines used by the poet which describes that says goodbye to his beloved. We have to identify them and answer here. The lines, and fare thee well, my only love, and fare thee well a while, which show that the poet is saying goodbye to his beloved. So these are the questions based on this poem which we have answered in one sentence or in 30 to 40 words. There are some questions based on this poem which are to be answered in 150 words, and in your examination you are also required to answer the question in 150 words each. These are the broad question. These are the long question that you are required to answer in your examination. And if you can understood this small question, the question which are in one sentence or the questions which are in the 30 to 40 words, you will be able to answer the broad questions as well. I think you have been understood the poem thoroughly, and I hope you will answer the question in your examination also in a prepared manner. I think this is enough for today's lecture. In our next lecture, we will start a new poem from your syllabus for the semester first. Thank you for being with me, and do keep watch the video or the lecture which I have been posted here. Thank you.